YouTube, what the crap's going on? Heir of Carthage back on Total War Attila. This is going to be the Roman Expedition campaign. So we are playing as Belisarius, attempting to reclaim the West for the glory of Rome. And hopefully it will go okay. I'm actually going to turn back. I didn't realize, should have, but didn't realize there's another Berber province down here. So I'm going to actually turn back with Belisarius. If Cadiz gets taken, we can retake it. It's not really a big deal. We'll get into an encamp stance there. Some of you pointed out in the last episode a couple helpful things. Showed that this little icon here shows you that this is an Imperial support force, so I'm not paying the upkeep for them, which is quite nice. They're laying siege. So I mean, yeah, this is basically telling me that. And then I have some other forces that are in a similar position. So this one, Imperial support force as well, or it says Justinian support. So you can see I'm not paying the upkeep on these guys, which is great. And then it's going to be the same thing for this army here. So that's why I'm not having to pay the upkeep on these armies. I hadn't noticed that before, but I do appreciate you all pointing it out to me. Quite helpful. Thank you. We will be able to try and siege Syracuse, though it does have walls. So I might just kind of move up. I can't really see what the road is that they'll want me to take here. Let's go ahead and encamp outside Syracuse. It's owned by the Ostrogothic Kingdom. It's going to take some investment for me to take Syracuse because I don't have any siege equipment in this army. I've got Tagmata Cav in it though because I don't have to pay their upkeep, which is pretty sweet. I don't have Tagmata Cav in Belisarius' army though because I will have to pay the upkeep on that, and I've got them here also. So yeah, we've got, let's see, Satifus is 4 turns from surrender, so the Vandals are going to have to fight me eventually. They're trying very hard to avoid it, but their avoidance will only last for so long. So yeah, we got 1 turn left till we finish some research, which is going to be right here. It's going to take away from recruitment costs and stuff, which should be nice. We could actually unlock Scutatoi here, which will actually cost me a lot of money that I don't have, so I can't quite unlock that just yet. What does that safe keep do? Trade wharf, granary, Royal Mint. Yeah, just kind of looking at some of these. That 5th Street would probably be good to get to. So we might do that. I'm gonna end the turn here.
Your orders.
Let's see if the Ostrogothic Kingdom will levy up anything to help keep Sicily safe. They may have just sacked Panormus, I can't tell. If they take it, we'll just take it back. I mean, I've got an army here that could just swing back around and do whatever's necessary. I don't have to manage these regions like I would normally have to in a campaign because I'm just claiming them for the Empire, which is kind of nice because I can just focus solely on the destruction of my enemies here, which is quite honestly going to be a lot of fun. We need to get these buildings into every stack, and that... Whoa! Oh no, you don't. Yeah, we need to get those buildings into every stack because it'll really help my overall money situation. Enfa should be able to be taken on the next turn. Go ahead and camp so we can keep building up our money so that we can do that research. Satif is still trying to hold out to the very end, so the Vandals very much not wanting to give in. I do want to take a look at just the military forces just to make sure I'm keeping tabs on all my armies. Yep, so I got 1 here at Sardina at Corsica. So yeah, we're good. All in good shape there.
Ready for battle.
Looks like this general has leveled up here too. Let's give him the extra melee defense. We probably have the money to go ahead and invest in a siege of Syracuse. I don't think it should be a big problem. It's actually only 1 turn of 10,000 to get to that, but we don't have the 10,000. And it would be nice to have Skutatoi, especially in the armies where I'm not going to have to pay their upkeep. I might go ahead and start research to get here, but I'll just switch over and do this Traditions of Strategy one real quick once I have the money to pay for it.
Commander.
Piggyback coming out of camp here. And let's go ahead and siege Syracuse.
This settlement for Rome.
Do some siege towers. Battering ram, maintain the siege. Okay. And then, like I said, I think on the oh, and this army up here in Corsica and Sardina, we need to go ahead and move along as well. Let's start off with the expedition growth and integrity. It's always a good building to have to start with, and then we'll focus on some food and money. Oh, sweet, I didn't realize they added a whole other town here. The Western Separatist, huh? Well,
On the move.
they should probably expect to die.
Is that all?
Let's take a look at the Western Separatist. They trade with the Ostrogoths. That's pretty much treachery.
March.
Yeah, they've got a bunch of tiny little armies up here, so we kind of need to just encamp, though, and get our troop force back up. This one is Justinian support. So I'm actually going to upgrade these guys just because I'm not paying for their upkeep. Might as well. Okay. Let's go ahead and end the turn. It's going to take me maybe a couple more turns to get the money I needed now, though, because I spent the money on that building, but it's okay. See some Ostrogothic troops sailing around. We'll see if they come ashore and challenge me. Visigoths have an army near Malacca, so when I get back into Hispania, they may be there to cause some trouble. Yeah, this stack up here is going to need some time to retrain.
For battle.
We want them to be up at strength so we don't actually lose them.
To victory.
We're 3 turns from being able to actually
None will
do something. There's Satifus still holding out. The Vandals are just like completely avoiding combat with me. They're only 2 turns, and I mean I have sieged the daylights out of their city. I may go ahead and attack it on the last turn just so we can see like the high level siege escalation that we've punished them with.
laying siege to the settlement.
So yeah, we can destroy the Berbers here. Not really worth watching. Hopefully we'll get a better battle than that. Don't want to waste your time with it. We're going to
You
reclaim,
have further orders.
and I'm going to go ahead and walk all the way back up here and then encamp
I will
again.
journey to the ends of the world for Rome.
I'm sure you would, Mr. Belisarius. Good man. Alright, so Belisarius has leveled up actually too. So we can give him more campaign movement range, which is certainly not a bad thing. And then we'll do this one that starts to enhance his replenishment too. Alright. We do have 10,000 now, so we can actually do this Traditions of Strategy. So I'll go ahead and switch over to it real quick. Ooh, the Ostrogoths have reinforced Syracuse. This will be good though because they didn't attack me this turn, which means I can actually upgrade those guys to Skutatoi, which should be quite a bit stronger than the Foederati. The Berbers were destroyed. The darkness gradually abates and life returns to the earth. The crop yield is bountiful, our children are healthier, and people are optimistic for a prosperous future. Ah, how very nice. These people want to get married, so whatever, I don't know, get married. Knock yourself out. Let's see. How well are these guys retraining? Pretty nicely. They're definitely still... I'm more worried about getting the guys on Sicily upgraded to Skutatoi first.
Victory for Rome!
Skutatoi spears, and we can get these guys upgraded. It's going to take most of our money to do it, but I'm okay with that. Yeah, so it's made these guys a little less attack, but a lot tankier than the Foederati, basically turning them into what would be an equivalent of Legio. So we got all of them upgraded. Scutatoi spears, all looking much better. So we can now swap back over to, I think, this research here. And we don't have any money, but we can go ahead and make some moves.
How can I serve the people of Rome?
Let's go out of camp with Mr. Belisarius here. I want to go attack Malacca, where there actually may be some defenders to give me a challenge. And finally, the Vandalic Kingdom is forced to assault me. Their general is the only one that's not completely wrecked. I think I'm going to fight this one just because I've been waiting so long for it, even though it's a joke. Oh, this is funny. We got our Buccialeri cavalry guard. I'm just going to go straight cavalry all over these guys. Yeah, we'll just kind of walk forward so that I don't get my cavalry tired before we get up here and completely wreck them.
Reinforcements! More for us to kill!
Yeah, they're going to get a few reinforcements, but they're all going to be terrible too.
Before our numbers.
So yeah, they're about to get charged by Tagmata Cav and Buccialeri Cavalry Guard, whatever these guys are. The Vandeli Comitatus, though, he's going to be a pretty decent unit. So I'll support with some Tagmata. Let's go ahead and start pulling up here. We're just going to slam into all this trash troops here. Just destroy their infantry real quick. Let's get into their Vandali Comitatus and use these camel warriors just to knock out. Yeah, that was not much of a challenge. Yeah, the Vandali Comitatus is really the only unit that they're going to have, so after all this siege, they sally forth just to die on the open battlefield. It's kind of frustrating that they get to sally out onto an open battlefield. Seems like they sally forth, they should have to come out the gates like they did on Rome 1.
General has fallen! Our victory grows ever nearer!
Yeah, so all those troops have wrecked those guys up nicely. Just keep chasing all these guys down. How did I pull a spearman up here? Don't know how I managed that misclick. Look, these like little completely devastated units that came in from the city. Only got a few men and they're going to be ridden down by elite cavalry. Poor saps. They got one unit left now. It's, yeah, gonna flee before my camel warrior. So there we go. A very unimpressive end to the Vandal Kingdom, who once nearly killed Belisarius at the beginning of this campaign. So they started off impressive and finished horribly, and were cut down after being sieged to death. So we're going to kill the captives, reclaim the city for the Empire. Oh, here we go. Now we're talking. Gonna get a little fight going here. Spear milites, Gothic pikemen. Yeah, I mean they got a decent little stack here. They got some Scoli and Gothic horsemen. Nothing that we can't handle, though. I mean, we don't have any archers or anything, but we've got a pretty substantial infantry force. Let's go ahead and fight this. It's too bad that my units don't have the attacking testudo rather than defensive, and that the attacking testudo actually works rather than not working. I don't know the stats on their units, though, and for some reason my little thing over here is gone, and I can't seem to get it back. Let's see if I can figure out where it went. Chat? Not quite. There it is. Apparently I pushed the I button, and that's what got rid of it. Glad we figured that out. Oh, I do have some fundatores. I don't think that we'll need them, but I'll kind of hold them in reserve. Save their ammunition just in case I do. We got a lot of infantry here. So we're going to have 4 spearmen to support each Tagmata cav. That'll be more than enough. And we'll keep our cavalry guard. Gonna just back out of the way for the moment. So my guys are tanky, the Scutatoi. These are pretty decent looking axe units. Fair charge bonus. The Milites off, they're kind of like Foderati, it looks like. And then their spear Milites are not particularly great either. So yeah, my guys should be fine. I need to just support with some rear charges from the cavalry or my own spearmen, and otherwise my infantry should do just fine. I might bring my fundatores up to trade some shots with their javelin men. I'm gonna go ahead and swing my Vigilary cavalry guard. Well, the AI is just coming in full-blown stupid, it looks like. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit the defensive testudo, let them waste their javelins, let them waste a cav charge here. Yeah, they're going to take their Gothic horsemen into brace Scutatoi. They'll probably get a couple of kills, but I should get a bonus versus cavalry out of it as well. Yeah, their javelins are going to just waste their shots onto the defensive testudo of my Scutatoi. Gothic horsemen still not losing any men. They are now. Okay. Oh, yeah, one of my spearmen just completely got charged over here by a Comez reinforcing unit. Let's actually pull away from them for a minute. Let's keep my general safe back over here for just a second. Let's help out our infantry here. That cavalry's actually going to just kill my spearmen from a head-on charge. Let's go pin the enemy infantry with my own. That way we can focus here. Ooh, yeah, we need to chase this guy. We'll hit them with my Bugilari cavalry guard. Get out of that stupid spear blob. And now they've disengaged their cavalry. We've stopped their swordsmen though, chased their cav. My own cavalry guard general is kind of into them now. Yeah, we need to get in here and help out our infantry. They're actually getting beaten. I'm going to see if we can... The formation got kind of screwed up here, but I'm going to see if I can hit these axemen with the Tagmata charge and give them a little grief. And it looks like we will destroy that unit. My general was under attack, but he's safe. We've pinned the javelins down, and these swords and stuff are just pinned down for now too, which is fine. And that axe unit is going to rout, but we've got more headed our way. Get out of there. Get out of there. Let's rear charge here. We need our general to get over here and make some rear charges as well. These units that aren't fighting, let's get them out of their testudo formations. Let's move these guys on around. Got an excellent looking rear charge opportunity here. Hit those guys with a scare. Get away. My Tagmata just got ruined by javelins off of that sword unit. It's unfortunate. Yeah, we kind of had enemy break through us over here, which is unfortunate. And their troops actually survived all this rear charging, which that was a pretty brutal rear charge from a very powerful cav unit. Let's bring this Tagmata cav over. We're going to need it. We're just going to skirmish the enemy swordsman over here. Just tie up the axe unit for a minute. It may kill us. I can't believe their infantry is still standing here. Actually, let's... Well, yeah, just attack their swords. Just hold them down. There we go. We're finally getting a break on this flank. Their stupid javelins are actually killing a few units in my general. And let's hit this sword unit before it hits our guys from behind. Let's go attack those guys in the back. These units just will not break, and it's getting pretty frustrating. General actually got quite a few kills there. They're giving the enemy bows a lot of kills on my general, though that's kind of getting frustrating. Yeah, I mean, they're giving those bows a lot of kills.
Our men have given up and are running for their lives.
But we... Look at this. These milites. Just milites holding. 39 morale. Holding strong, even though they're attacked from absolutely every direction. Including the rear attack. We're going to have to get our Tagmata out of here and try for more rear charges. So, I mean, their guys are completely and utterly surrounded. Let's get our cavalry guard into all these archers and try and finish them off. And now we've got a whole bunch more infantry here that we can put to good use. Fundadores, go for this Comez.
The men are losing faith.
Well, the men are going to have to regain faith.
The men are running.
I haven't done the best job commanding them here, but they're going to have to deal with it. Charge into that general. We broke up the archers. We can now swing this cav around. Their spear milites will lose that fight. I'm going to just use the rest of my ammo on the Fundadores. I'm going to line up here and throw the javelins from my...
An entire unit has perished.
We should be able to get a javelin toss on that Comez. We did, and it's going to be ruined. Yep, there we go. We've got all the enemy infantry breaking now, so although it was ugly, we made it happen. So, ugly but successful. That's what we should say there. Let my Tagmata cav go ahead and tear into these routing spearmen real quick. They actually had some pretty good infantry in that army, and you can see there it got a lot of kills. So, even having upgraded all my infantry, it was still quite capable. Let's see how much of my infantry I lose. Unfortunately, I've lost... Actually, just a Tagmata cav. That is a big loss, unfortunately. I'm going to take on warriors so that I can begin the replenishment process a little bit quicker. I'll see if I can finish the siege without losing a lot more men, but I may need to kind of retrain some, because who knows, I mean, there could be more Ostrogothic troops inbound. So that could be dangerous. We did kill the garrison army there, though, so that's going to be important. Yeah, so we lost a cavalry unit there, which is unfortunate. I don't think I have to pay upkeep even on mercenaries, though. So let's just get a cav unit back in, even though it's certainly not a Tagmata cav. Their little navy units there might get some kills on me if I auto-resolve this. We'll just see what happens. Hopefully I don't lose too many infantry units. I very well could. But I'm kind of just impatient here to get rid of this. Wow, we got nice and lucky there. Good. Gonna reclaim it for the Empire so that I can put this army back into camp and let them start retraining their losses from that fight. So we basically pulled away a victory there from the Ostrogoths. And let's see, these guys now we could actually build. Probably need to go ahead and build a muster tent here first, and then we can do the same in this one as soon as we get a little bit of growth available. Next time we'll go ahead and pop up the muster tent. We need a little more growth first. That way we can actually reclaim some of the losses that we take. Now we do have Belisarius over here, and he is within attack range of Malacca. And I wonder if we have enough money to upgrade all these guys. We do. Enough money to get these guys upgraded? No, not quite. But we'll just leave them as is. Shouldn't be too big a deal. Want to attack Malacca here. It's actually a fleet. Yeah, I don't need to construct any siege equipment, obviously, but I'm gonna... Yeah, I don't want to attack their fleet and have to get destroyed by all those towers. Do we have, I don't have any raider cavalry either for getting rid of towers easily. So let's actually just kind of continue a siege here and see if we can draw the Vandals in.
How can I assist?
Let's go see if they've got reinforcements coming from anywhere to the north of us here. It does not look like it. I'm gonna make a little less money while I'm unable to camp there with. How does Satifus not in my control?
What does Rome require of me?
I thought I killed the garrison army, but apparently they gave them a new garrison army. So we have reclaimed Satifus. The Vandals are destroyed. And we can get this army back into camp now, which will be useful. We need to get up here. So I'm just going to have to let these guys go into camp at the end of each turn. And this army has gained a new trait. More integrity, that way we can build way more buildings. And that, so should be in good shape now too. Yeah, okay, I'm besieging with no equipment. I don't need equipment, so we're good. But yeah, there is a Visigothic army up there that could come attack Belisarius. We'll see if it does. Should be a pretty fun battle if it does. Yes, they are. No, they're not. So we'll attack them on the next turn. They'll get the reinforcements from their garrison, though.
War! Oh Lord,
These guys are going to declare war on me and probably come try and kill my little camp out there. I don't think they have enough troops to do it, though. I've got a lot of Fundadores, and my cavalry is in good shape. So, yeah, I don't think that that's going to be a good choice for them based on the troops I'm seeing with them. So, let's go ahead and fight this one, too. Reclaimed quite a lot of territory for the Empire here. Even getting close to getting into Italy. Though I've decided I don't know whether I want to leave Italy as kind of a prize for Belisarius himself. Or if I want to... Actually think I'm going to try and use my spears as a front. I'm just going to keep my swordsmen, keep them safe back here. I don't want them to killed. Let's get a cavalry guard and a tagmata on this flank. A couple of tagmata over here. Yeah, our Funditores should be able to cause a considerable amount of damage to the enemy troops that are headed our way. And if the AI bum rushes me with cavalry, I can slow down their charge significantly with the Funditores. Slingers are useful in Attila. They're a different kind of useful, but they are useful. They're probably going to want to bring in all their reinforcements. I want to make sure I get like a clean spot to get these guys from. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, the mercenary Germanic pikes ought to be pretty easy to kill with my Funditores. They do have some cover from the trees right now, though. And if their cavalry all comes forward and leaves those leaves the onager alone, I could actually send one cavalry back there to destroy them while they're completely unprotected, and I'll go ahead and prepare to do that. Just spread these tagmata out as wide as possible. Kind of swing them all the way around the flank there. There. Got the tagmata ready to swing all the way around. There's actually quite a bit of enemy cav. Germanic horseman, Vandal warlord. Is going to be a potentially pretty dangerous unit. I'm actually going to have to shift spears to the flank. Got another Vandal warlord over there. So there's wow. That's quite a few Vandal warlords, and they have excellent attack versus cavalry. Like I said, let's destroy their onager here. Their onager are attempting to turn and fire on my tagmata cav, and they may get a shot off. Yeah, it looks like that one did. It was a miss. Miss. It's like another miss. Dang it. Okay. I'm too close, really, probably for them to be able to fire here. I'm gonna try and pin down both their units at once. Okay, the enemy is kind of pushing forward towards me. Let's get them in a defensive. I hate the stupid defensive Testudo, so buggy.
The enemy refuses to admit defeat. Their unit has rallied.
Okay. Let's see, what is this? Germanic horsemen. Let's go ahead and get after those guys. Okay, fortunately this mounted warband charged into those spears, but I kind of need... We're gonna need more protection here. Okay, let's get into that fight. Swing around and hit them from behind.
Defend him.
Okay, our spearmen should be safe there. Okay, we've killed their onager units. Let's focus fire with some Funditores here and... Oh, no. Focus on the... Crap, dang it, their archers are ignoring everything and just shooting at my general. This guy right here is going to rear charge and destroy my spearmen, which was otherwise doing quite well. So we need to get our tagmata over here.
The men are broken and running for their lives.
Yeah, their archers are going to destroy all my cavalry here. This is really bad. Got to get away from that. We got rid of one pike unit already. This is not good. Been engaged by a Vandal warlord over here. And my spearmen are in the process of routing. Ugh, yeah, my general could very well die in this fight against the Vandal warlord. That's quite a capable cav. Let's get over here and start getting rid of some of their archers. Let's use our Funditores on that cavalry wedge that should be vulnerable if I can get some shots at it. Let's get rid of these archers. This fight may not go as simply as I had hoped. I'm going to leave those archers to it, actually, and just kill these guys. Kill the cavalry wedge already. It should be extremely vulnerable to missiles. It's armored, though.
Excellent.
Their stupid Vandal Warlord doesn't want to rout. And I got intercepted here, actually, quite expertly by the AI, might I add. Well, actually, they may have had a move order, so maybe not so expertly.
Our men flee the field of battle.
This stupid Warlord needs to rout. I'm gonna get a rear charge here on that Vandal Warlord, so that's gonna be pretty critical. But then this Vandal Warlord's engaged my Tagmata back here. I do have another Tagmata Cav free. Get into that fight, please. Let's chase off the... Yeah, this is not particularly great for us. It's not over yet, but it's... Like I said, it's not particularly... particularly good. We need to get rid of that Germanic horseman ASAP. Let's might just go into defensive testing. Oh my gosh, my general survived somehow over here. That is brilliant. There's a bit of good news if I ever needed it. And I did need it. Get in there. Destroy the pikemen. Destroy these guys. Get my general over here. Let's destroy them as well. Now this is actually starting to swing in our favor.
Our men run from the enemy. This is shameful.
Okay, ignore the cav. You're gonna die anyway. Destroy the enemy. Well, we got rid of the pikemen pretty much. Go after the Vandal Warlord. The Vandal Warlord has just sat here in melee and killed the spearmen, even though it didn't get a charge. Give you an idea of how useless spearmen are really still in Attila in my mind. But our Funditores are actually laying a pretty good beat down on that Vandal Warlord. Let's get some javelin tosses at it. We're gonna kill our own men here, but I don't really care. I want to take out the Vandal Warlord. Or the I keep calling it a Vandal Warlord. It does call it a Vandal Warlord, the Western Separatists. Okay, so I'm not crazy. It actually was a Vandal Warlord. Make sure he's good and dead, too. Kill him! If that's their general, I'm going to be amazingly angry. Probably will be. Let's go ahead and end the battle. Hey, whatever. At least we got some work done. Lost a lot of men in the process, but we got some work done. I think I was building some muster tents in this army, which is going to be appropriate. My Funditores kind of clutched that out by killing quite a bit of cavalry. Yeah, look. Their general did get away. Or no, he didn't. He died. Good. 'Cause that'd be a bunch of horse crap. They lost all 4 of their generals there. I'm going to take the replenishment option here. I didn't realize how good all their Vandal Warlords were, and so that battle kind of caught me a little bit off guard. I'm going to go ahead and call it good for now. That way we have something fun on the next one. I'm going to actually see if we can attack the Visigothic kingdom over here, and try and get Belisarius into some nice action. Hope you all are enjoying this. HeirofCarthage, signing off for now.